Welcome to the testing world. In previous session, we have seen how we can use actions class for keyboard operations. In this session, I'll show you how we can use same class for mouse operations. Mouse operations means if you want to perform like mouse move, double click, right click, drag and drop. So these kind of operations can be performed by using actions class. So I'll show you a scenario like here. That's my website. And in nowadays, so we are going to find out the kind of menus on which you just take the mouse and the menu will open. We are not clicking on this menu item. We are just taking the mouse over it. So that kind of scenario in which you want to move your mouse on a particular position, that kind of scenario cannot be implemented directly by the Selenium. We have to use actions class for that. So I'm moving to my Eclipse, and here we have a few test cases which we have developed in previous sessions. I'm going to create a new test case. So this time TC003 I'm going to create. Here before and after method annotations will be same, so I just copy that code and I'm going to use over here. Also, I'm going to comment out this driver.close just because I don't want to close the browser, so we can see it is working fine or not. Here I want to create test method, so I'm using test annotation public void tcase3. Now what I want to do, as my page will open, I want to take my mouse on this laptops and notebooks, and then my menu will be opened. I want to click on this show all laptops and notebooks. So first of all, I want to take my mouse over here. I'm going to use actions class. So actions act new actions. So I'm creating the object of the actions class, and here we need to pass the object of driver. My driver object name was driver, so I'm passing. Now I'm going to use this act object, so act dot move to. So we have move to element. I'm going to select this, and here we need to pass element on which you want to move. Here we need to search the element. So that's my element on which I want to move my mouse. I'm trying to locate this. I right click on it, inspect element with Firebug. That's a link, and we have few attributes. I'm going to generate an XPath by using its inner text. So here we can see we have the inner text, laptops and notebooks. So I'm going to generate an XPath. So hope you remember how to generate XPath. I'm using Selenium IDE. Here we write like this is a link. I'm using A as a tag name, and then text. So click on find, and yes, I'm able to locate it. So means that's a correct XPath. So I'm going to use this XPath. Moving to my Eclipse, I want to move to element, find the element by XPath. So driver dot find element by XPath, and at the end we need to call the method perform, means perform this action. So I have written a very small test case in which we are just moving to the element. So in that case, my menu list should be opened. I'm just running it. Here a browser should be opened. So that's my browser. I'm maximizing it manually because as of now we did not see how we can maximize it. So you saw it, menu list was open. If you did not, then I'm going to run it again. I'll show you again. So that's my application, and now list is open. So you can see menu list is open for laptops and notebooks just because you have taken your mouse by the code on that particular menu item. So everything is working perfectly as of now. One thing that I want to tell you, always call this perform method. If you don't call this method, your code is not going to fail, but it is not going to perform the action. So if you want to perform action, we have to call this method. Now I want to take my mouse over here, then I want to click on this menu item. So a simple click event we are going to use to pick any menu item, to click on the any menu item. So I'm just locating that element first, and that is again a type of element with inner text all laptops and notebooks. So I'm just copying this and I'm going to perform direct click on this. So if you want to perform direct click, then we can directly use our WebDriver object. So I'm using driver dot find element by X path. Tag was A, which is this. That's and dot click I want to perform. So here on this line, I'm directly using the driver object because we are just performing click. We need action object when we want to perform any specific keyboard or mouse operation. So here we don't want to go for the keyboard or mouse operation. That's why we are going for the direct WebDriver object and just perform click. I'm running it again, and you will notice this time it will open browser, it will go to the menu and then click on particular menu item. So here at the end you will notice it opened the page laptops and notebooks because it was here. Then click on the show all laptops and notebooks and move to this laptops and notebooks page. So we have seen how we can perform move to particular element operation by using actions class. I'm sure that you got complete understanding what is the use of the actions class. I'll recall it again. With the help of the actions class, we can perform keyboard and mouse operations. So keyboard means if you want to perform any specific keys like tab, control, alt, enter. So that kind of actions can be performed by using actions class. And also in the case of mouse, you want to perform mouse move, double click, right click, drag and drop. So these operations which are not directly supported in Selenium, we cannot directly perform by using WebDriver object. So that kind of operations you can perform by using actions class. So that's all we have for this session. Thanks for watching this video.